Hey, are you by any chance wondering how to negotiate with brands? If so, prepare yourself because this video is bursting with answers to not only that question, but some of the most common questions I get from influencers inside the community. Plus, my #1 tip on how to make more money as an influencer or blogger. So make sure to watch all the way to the end so that you don't miss that tip. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Jay and I am the creator of 11th Street Studio Influencer Agency. So if you'd like to learn how you can join our influencer community, click the link below this video to our main website. And if you'd like to learn how you can gain access to all of our e-courses, live webinars, members lounge, resource library, and Q&A forum, click the link below this video to our members area. Okay, let's dive into the questions. So without a doubt, the most common questions I receive from influencers in the community are: 1, how much should I charge for brand deals? 2, how do I monetize my influence, whether it's on a blog, on Instagram, or on TikTok? And 3, I'm tired of partnering with brands for free. How do I get paid brand collabs? And 4, I have less than 10,000 followers. Can I even charge brands for sponsored posts? Can you relate to any of these questions? I hope so, because we're about to dive into all of the answers. And on a side note, if you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them in an upcoming video. Okay, so let's chat about question number 1. How much should I charge for brand deals? Now, I filmed an entire video on this very topic, so make sure to watch that next. I'll link to it at the end of this video. But in short, I always suggest setting a minimum rate that you can charge every brand for partnerships. And then from there, just simply adjusting it depending on the specific campaign's variables, such as time of the year the brand wants to partner with you, the project time frame, deliverables, etc. Because each partnership is truly so unique. So you always want to get everything in writing and know all the details before sending over any rates so that you don't inadvertently undercharge a brand, okay? Again, you can watch my other video for a more in-depth explanation. I'll link to it at the end of this video. Okay, on to question number 2, and that is, how do I monetize my blog or Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, right? Okay, let me just start by saying that there are numerous ways to monetize your influence. You can join affiliate programs, sell digital products like an ebook, for example, create content for brands for social media, attend events. The list goes on, okay? But by far, one of the most lucrative and profitable ways is by collaborating with brands on sponsored posts. Now, I personally recommend monetizing your influence in a variety of ways so that you're never totally dependent on just one source of income. But that's just my personal opinion. You do you. But again, many influencers partner with brands because it is so lucrative. So if that is your end goal, there truly is no better time than now to start pitching brands on your own, because at the end of the day, that route is really a gold mine. Now, can you join networks and partner with brands that way? Yes. However, just understand that those networks sometimes take up to 70% of the brand's budget. So I prefer you pitch brands on your own so that you can earn 100% of the brand's budget for the campaign. But anyways, let's move on to question number 3, and that is, I'm tired of partnering with brands for free. How do I land paid brand collaborations? And I love this question, okay? I just want to say here to start that it is okay to politely decline offers from brands that don't offer to pay you. Now, I know that some brands are still new to influencer marketing, right? But that doesn't give them the right to request freebies from influencers. So just remember that as a business, these brands have a marketing budget. So I always suggest countering their offer and attempting to negotiate a payment for your partnership. Honestly, I can't stress this enough because the reality is all brands that are selling products or services have a budget for marketing and for ads. And you'd be shocked by how many of them will magically come up with a budget when they really want to partner with you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, now let's move on to question number 4, and that is, I have less than 10,000 followers. Can I even charge brands for posts? Yes, I can't tell you how many influencers and bloggers I've helped inside the community for the past few years with as little as 500 followers land paid brand campaigns. So think about it this way. If 500 people gathered to watch you speak on a stage, you would have sponsors lined up to pay you to mention their products. Now imagine if you had 1,000 people or 10,000 people gathered to listen to you speak on a stage. That's a lot of people. So keep that in mind when brands reach out to you because they are very aware of your influence, and I want you to be aware of your influence too. Not to mention, influencers with smaller audiences typically have higher engagement rates, which can equal more sales for a brand. So charge accordingly because the truth is macro and mid-tier influencers and mega influencers, while they are popular, have historically lower engagement rates, meaning people don't trust them as much as they do nano and micro influencers. So you can absolutely charge brands more because technically you are more influential as a small influencer. So please stop leaving money on the table. Many brands will attempt to approach unsuspecting or new influencers to collaborate for free. But think about this. Do you think they'll also ask Instagram or TikTok or YouTube to run their ads for free? It's unlikely. So remember that, because if they can pay Instagram or TikTok or YouTube to reach an audience to market their products, well, it's in my opinion that they can pay you too. Okay, with all that said, if you've collaborated with brands in the past for free, don't stress. Okay, instead, going forward, always strive to negotiate with brands. Again, I can't begin to tell you how many times brands approach influencers with limited budgets for a campaign and then magically find more money to pay them when the influencer declines the unpaid opportunity. And listen, I get it. Negotiating can be difficult or uncomfortable and even stressful for some people. And if you're one of those people, relax. You can always hire a manager or an agent to represent you, and they will do 100% of the negotiating work for you. But if you're not ready for an agent or a manager to represent you, don't stress. I've got you. You do not need to wonder how to negotiate with brands anymore. So I've included 3 of our most effective negotiation templates inside the resource library, inside the members area, to help you negotiate with brands on your own. Now, these are the templates that influencers just like you use every day in emails with brands, whether they have 100,000 followers, 50,000 followers, 10,000 followers, or less. And they use them because they work. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I linked to the members area below this video so you can download them and start using them right away. Now, if you join the members area to get these templates, as a member, just know that you'll also gain unlimited access to all of our e-courses inside the school, plus all of the live webinars, a members lounge, and a Q&A forum. And of course, the resource library with more than 10 brand pitch templates, and of course, the negotiation templates. So there really is a lot of value inside that members area. So let's chat about these negotiation templates because they're perfect for those occasions when a brand reaches out to you and wants to do an unpaid collaboration. So rather than saying yes or no thanks, or worse, nothing at all, you can now use these templates to negotiate with the brand yourself and turn that unpaid partnership into a paid campaign. Now, before I go, I just want to say that any successful influencer will tell you that in order to set yourself up for success, you need to invest in some tools to run your business. So as an influencer, you'll need a smartphone, a laptop, and likely, like a DSLR camera, some editing software, etc. Now, these templates are also one of those tools, in my opinion. So if you're ready to start monetizing your blog or social media profiles and really secure brand collaborations that you see countless other influencers and bloggers landing every day, I highly recommend you join the members area. Plus, remember, once you're inside, you can chat with other influencers and bounce ideas and things off of one another. So it really is a fun community. Now, I just want to mention that the other influencers and bloggers inside the members area are securing very profitable brand deals daily, anywhere from $1,000 on the low end to upwards of $10,000 and more on the higher end. Seriously. So remember, I started this agency to help female influencers and bloggers negotiate with brands and earn more money in brand collaborations. So with brands paying influencers rates of $1,000 to $10,000 and more per post, you're in an excellent place to negotiate. So if you've been working with brands for free until today, now is really a great time to start negotiating brand deals. And let me say one more thing, and that is other influencers are negotiating with brands. So ask yourself, do you want to be the influencer who is accepting freebies, or do you want to be the influencer who is accepting paychecks? Ultimately, the choice is yours, but I can't tell you how many times brands have been known to pay one influencer and to send freebies to another, all because one of them didn't negotiate payment. Okay, now let's chat about that final tip that will help you to double or heck even triple your current rate, and that is brands pay influencers with email lists and additional social media profiles more than those without. So if you haven't already, I strongly suggest you set up an account with an email marketing provider to start collecting emails. Also, make sure to create matching social media profiles, so TikTok or Pinterest or YouTube, whatever you're most comfortable with, in order to maximize your profits in brand collabs. Because if a brand approaches you for a collab and you can post to Instagram and YouTube, or Instagram and your blog, or Instagram and TikTok, or Instagram and an email list, well, you've just doubled your income. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about this video or any questions for me about influencer marketing, please leave your questions in the comments below. I always do my best to check them and reply. And of course, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. My goal is to release one new video each week. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video.